It's the 9th of December and I'm Jerusha Sukhthirath. We're going to have a look at newspaper front pages, and we know that yesterday and even today all eyes were on the Shrien Dewani trial in the Western Cape High Court as it was dismissed, making Shrien Dewani a free man. He would no longer stand trial for the murder of his wife Annie Hindocha while the two honeymooned in Cape Town. Now, of course, many newspapers focused on the Hindocha family, who are absolutely devastated. We know Annie Hindocha's brother, sister, mother and father had pleaded for Shrien Dewani just to tell the court what happened on the night their sister and daughter was killed. On the front page of Volksblatt, no answers, it says, and that picture of the Hindocha family. On the front page of The Witness, the justice system failed us, says Annie's family. On the front page of The Mercury, Annie's family vows to sue Dewani. Now, they've said they will bring a private lawsuit against him because he failed to disclose that he was bisexual, that he had sexual relationships with male prostitutes. The family says had Annie known, she would never have gone through with the marriage. The family wouldn't have condoned such a union, and Annie would still be alive. On the front page of The Citizen, millions wasted. Of course, South Africa's tax rands were spent in the extradition of Shrien Dewani to South Africa to stand trial. Many people are saying that the National Prosecuting Authority, who promised South Africans they had a watertight case against Dewani, must now answer for the millions that were spent. The Sowetan has a picture, a really heartbreaking picture of the Hindocha family weeping on the steps of the Western Cape High Court, and an interesting story about Winnie Madikizela Mandela blasting our former First Lady Graça Machel, who of course inherited Nelson Mandela's property in Kunu. Now, Winnie Madikizela Mandela says that it rightfully belongs to her, and reports suggest that elders in the village agree. On the front page of Pretoria News, fury as Dewani walks. In fact, if you go on to News 24 Live, you can see a video from outside the court after the ruling. Many South Africans expressing outrage that Shrien Dewani's trial did not continue. On the front page of Die Burger, here we have that picture of the Hindocha family, and below that, probably the last picture we'll see of Shrien Dewani in South Africa as he returns to the UK. The Cape Argus says Annie's family to go after Shrien, referring of course to that lawsuit. Business Day pictures the Hindocha family but also focuses on Eskom. Now, while this unfolded in the Western Cape High Court, Eskom CEO was giving a statement as to why the country has been plunged into rolling blackouts. Now, it's all got to do with the diesel shortage. Budgeting constraints at Eskom has not allowed the power utility to purchase the diesel necessary for the production of electricity. Here we see shedding. Eskom ran out of cash for diesel. We know that in the month of November, 140 million litres of diesel was used to create electricity, but we know that into February and March, the country will experience severe blackouts. On the front page of the Cape Times, we'll sue Dewani in the UK, and underneath that, more news about Eskom. Eskom pleads for patience amid grim reality of load shedding until March. On the front page of DFA, here we have blackouts, what the future holds. The Eskom CEO addressing the country. On the front page of The Star, learn to live with it. Load shedding to continue over the next 3 months. And that's, of course, as Eskom scrambles to pay for diesel to keep electricity consumption or production in the country up. For these stories and more, stay tuned to News 24 Live.